Welcome to my stables. I am the DMobo, and welcome back to Echoes of the Past. From the way we left off last episode, if you left before the favorite part of the session, then obviously you would not have known that this DM did not do a TPK on her players. Because what happened last episode, they went to fight the blue dragon in the sewers. And that was nearly a 5-hour session because it took that long to kill my players.
You're so motherfuckers.
I think I took up at least 2 of those hours.
The last 3 standing was Rhea, Riku, and Kyrish. So
You're welcome.
The only reason I went down so fast at that point is my health was getting halved each turn.
You're a tank.
yeah.
Barbarians, if I can't make it up with AC, I'll make it up with HP.
That's a great saying.
But the last thing that Kyrish had seen was the dragon's blue eyes, almost like in a haze, turn to black, and a familiar voice saying, "Anything can be an illusion, Stormwing."
That asshat.
Before, all he saw was darkness.
Kyrish is an asset, I know.
Top asshat. Tall asshat.
We are going to start this session with some initiatives.
Starting off
You
strong.
What you
Never,
don't know,
never a good sign, given what HP we were left on for that.
what you guys don't know is that I got new dice.
Oh.
I had a birthday and my wife bought me new dice.
Very nice.
I was super happy.
Fine.
Yeah.
Real dice it is. I don't have any of my sage dice.
Hopefully they're actually good dice.
They're metal. I don't know
Metal.
if they're gonna be good. I haven't blessed them yet. I haven't smudged them, so
They're not consecrated yet.
no.
Need to go through the rituals.
That would be a 8 on the dice, so that is a 12 for me.
I got an 8 on the dice, so that's a 9.
I got a 9 on the dice, so that's a 10. I'm winning.
Oh dear god. I got a 12. 14.
Okay.
Second place.
You needed an 11. Oh, I got 6. Yeah, with the actual dice rolls, yeah, but with the bonuses, I'm up to a 12.
Kyrish. The last thing you remember is the Dark Ruler's voice echoing in your head before the dragon's claw had come towards your face. You wake up and you're bound with your hands behind your back and your ankles side by side. The glow of your runes allows you to see you're in a windowless room. Metal walls, yet a wooden door. Lux comes out of her hiding hole and kinda slithers around, being very careful not to touch your wounds. You don't see or feel any blood running, but it feels that, well, that you've basically been broken. And then you remember, oh wait, I was basically thrown around like a rag doll. And then you notice you were only in your undergarments.
Are you
Not
sure
to
this isn't
worry,
Cork?
he's wearing pants. Oh.
I mean, at least for Cork, it would make sense.
Oh.
He's shiny now. He's really all shiny.
For Coric, it'd be overdressed.
Oh my god. He's going to sit up, kind of hold his head and look around. Where am I? What? What was that? Did I really just... No. No, the others. Hello?
Silence greets you.
No. He's going to get up, and you said that there's a door to the room, yeah?
There is. There is. But when you go to stand up, because you are so damn tall, you can't stand up fully because the chains, the chain holding your hands together tightens, so you have to stand with your knees bent.
Well, he is just now noticing the chains, and, kind of looking down at them confusedly. What did happen?
All you feel through your bond is confusion.
Is the room lit up at all? Like, can you see anything?
The room is only lit by your glowing runes.
I mean, that's a pretty good amount of light in a dark space.
You would be able to see that the room is about 10 feet long. And you are in the back, farthest away from the door.
Okay. Kyrish is going to cast Summon Monster.
You can't. Your hands.
Oh,
I
no.
don't need hands for that, bro.
Wait, but even if he's shackled, like, he can still...
You need full arm movement.
There's a feat for that.
Feet called still spell.
Given you can't summon it, I'm assuming there's a purpose to it as well.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, no, it came back!
No purpose. With a purpose.
Oh my god, freaking Leigh remembering this shit.
There is a benefit to going back and watching the older sessions.
Oh my goodness.
I remember I was there when the old memes were created.
Oh man.
Do not cite the ancient magic to me, witch.
Well, I guess he isn't bringing back the porpoise. Damn. Well, I was
No
gonna use
porpoise
his
for you.
lockpick. Yeah, then I guess he's just going to really listen out and see if he hears anything.
Alright. We move on next to Rhea. You wake up
Just as she's like
and
coming back to consciousness. Given all that she remembers, With her eyes still closed, she will just mutter out. For everyone that died already, why did you bring me back? I already had my chance. Why again? Why you make me go through this again?
Ouch.
As you say this, the pain of your injuries returns to you nearly tenfold. With your dark vision, though, it's crude, but you've been stitched up.
What the fuck?
And you also realize you have only been left with your undergarments. Even
They've
your
given me they've given
hair
me
is down.
undergarments. Yeah, they gave me those. Fuck. I thought my luck before was bad. Now I do look like a corpse. She's just gonna, like, move her hand to the stitches. And then just wince from the pain. Just. Ah,
You try to move your hand and you realize that both your hands move together
what
and
the-
your wrists are shackled behind your back.
Okay, I get the whole danger of undead thing, but the shackles are a bit much, don't you think, guys? Guys?
Silence greets you.
Kyrish? If it wasn't you that brought me back, then who the hell did? I am going to attempt to resurrect an old meme from the olden days of the internet. I'm going to see if I can break these cuffs.
If you're going to try and break them, roll me a strength check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, that would be... oh. That's an 11. I can't break those cuffs.
You try to rip the cuffs apart, but when you try to do, your shoulders and your biceps scream in protest.
What does the area look like around me?
You are in the back of a 10-foot long room with a solid wooden door at the opposite end. Metal walls on 3 sides of you and a concrete floor below you.
This is definitely not a church. It's some kind of cleric's place. Is there anyone out there? Hello? Anyone?
Silence greets you again.
I'd like to be free, please.
Bert, you wake up. And the first thing you smell is burnt hair.
I'm sorry.
Not my
the beard.
beard.
Not the
I-
beard!
Not my beard. I smell burnt hair. Okay. What else do I smell? Just burnt hair?
You don't smell anything else, but you feel like you've gotten burned. And you can, with your dark vision as well, you can see that there are almost blackened spots on your bare feet and a few other spots amongst your body. And you also notice you are only in your underwear. And you see
Have I
that...
soiled myself? Is what I was wondering if I smelled that. Anything, like I soiled myself. 'Cause that would just be downright egregious. I mean, it would be terrible.
I was going to say, you, as you're looking upon your body, you see that your even, luscious red beard now has a very ugly black curl at the end of it. Roll to see if you soil yourself in disgust of your beard's appearance.
Oh, that's not a roll
Fellas,
that I want to roll.
You ever
I
hated
don't-
yourself so much that you crapped your pants?
What,
And
for
to
real?
protest it,
What?
I
Okay.
shit my pants.
What am
Everyone
I rolling?
confused me too, so I fall asleep.
What am I rolling? Constitution save?
We'll just do luck of the dice. So do a D100, 1 through 50 will be you shit yourself, and 51 to 100, you just let out a raucous fart.
I got 65.
At the state of your beard, one of the most prized appearances and almost like a prized possession amongst the dwarves, you're horrified.
Of course I am.
And a large, flatulent and you almost feel your underwear flapping in the breeze, and your stench assaults your nose.
You just look down, you see the beard. Fart reverb.
Okay, am I bound?
How do you try to figure that out?
Okay, so I'm, well, what position are my hands in? Because if they're behind my back unwillingly, then I'll know that I'm bound.
They are behind your back, and you notice that your ankles are chained together as well.
Bastards.
You notice that you are in a 10-foot room, farthest away from a solid wood door, with 3 metal walls surrounding you, with a concrete floor.
Well, I guess my biggest fear right now is that they probably took my rum. Damn it, I don't have any alcohol. They took it. I'm in my underwear. Like, this is terrible.
But you're not sober.
No, but I'm still without alcohol, and that's worrisome. It's not something I enjoy. Can I see if I can wiggle around? I'm gonna try and break my cuffs.
If you are going to break your cuffs, roll me a strength check. With disadvantage.
Disadvantage, so that's 2d20, and I take the lower one.
Yes.
Bing, bing, bing. They both rolled a 3.
Oh!
So how do you like that there? I got a 5.
You try to break the chains, but you just don't have the energy to break them.
Well, in that case, I'm going to sit as comfortably as I possibly can, and I'm going to pray or meditate, not pray, meditate myself into a trance of, I can't do shit about this right now, so I'm going to figure out something that I can do.
Okay. Sage. You wake up and you can't see shit. But you feel the coldness upon your body, and the only parts that are warm is your chest and your hips. You feel your arms painfully behind your back, and you feel something heavy on your ankles.
I get it's because she doesn't have dark vision, but I'm also imagining the Scooby-Doo thing of my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Oh my god.
It's true, Sage is like me, Sage is blind.
But the next thing you feel is just overall pain. Like someone has taken a stick and beat you to hell and back.
Great. This is okay. Anyone there?
Silence greets you.
Okay. Let's make it some light then. And I'm going to cast Dancing Lights.
You throw up your dancing lights and you see you are in a room with 3 metal walls surrounding you, 10 feet away from you. You're in a 10-foot long room with a solid wooden door and a concrete floor below you, and you can finally, well, you can barely see that you are in your undergarments only. And then you realize, fuck my glasses.
Shit. Fucking god. Damn it.
You can see, as the lights fade, your body is bruised to hell and back. And there's actually a splint on your left lower leg.
Oh, okay. I guess lights really aren't much use if I can't see. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Think. What spells? What spells? Oh, maybe. But I am gonna try to cast Detect Thoughts.
Roll me a concentration check with disadvantage.
13 with one, and higher with the other, so 13.
You try to struggle through the pain. And as you do, you're able to sense three others' thoughts. But the pain is too much that you can't discern what those thoughts are, let alone who they belong to.
Well, not abandoned is good. Fuck. Message. Maybe message.
We are going. I will keep that in mind.
Okay.
Kyrish. You feel a very faint magical pressure around you. That's not your own.
Interesting. Wonder. He still can't do shit. Mind you.
You can try to free yourself.
He isn't strong enough. He can't pick locks. Like, oh god. Maybe he can, actually. Hang on. Hang on.
There is a skill
Go to that.
that one could use.
I'm going to actually attempt to pick the lock.
Using what?
I'm going to... Hang on. I'm going to have Lux look around. Does he find anything to pick a lock?
You see Lux kind of slithering around. And she gets close enough to you and shakes her head no.
Well, I guess we're going to have to do this the hard way then, Lux. And he is going to actually tear off one of his fingernails.
Yeah!
I assume he can like touch his other hand with
Yeah.
He's gonna touch himself?
I think you just made me freeze in place there, because while you were saying that, I quite literally had one of my fingernails between my teeth, just like as a relaxing situation. It's just like, I'm going to turn off one of my fingernails, and I'm going,
Oh, God. Roll me a will save to see if you can actually do that to yourself.
Oh, will save. Okay. Okay. What is my thingy-ma-do? Wait. Oh, there it is. Uh, 17. Yeah, that's 13. Okay.
Lux kind of cocks her head at you. You feel confusion. And she recoils as as you send your link of pain towards her.
No!
And she slithers the fastest that you've ever seen her slither and goes up to your hand and just kind of has like a worried concern. Why the fuck did you do that? Type of reaction through your link.
Kyrish will be
Oh,
held
God.
no longer.
you quite literally just made a snake feel what a snake would never be able to feel. Lux is just like, I don't have fingers, therefore I don't have fingernails. How did I feel a fingernail being ripped out?
Just
What just got ripped off? Ah!
it's just the essential pain. With you doing that, Kyrish, you can feel the warmth of your blood start to hit the backs of your legs and your heel.
Well, gotta get done.
Oh, God.
You're welcome, everybody.
Mhm.
And he's going to attempt to pick the lock.
Roll me a open lock check.
15.
You try to finagle with the nail and the lock, but you end up dropping it, and Lux goes down, and you feel the fingernail being placed in between your fingers once again.
You Lux, this might take a while. Gods.
Rhea,
Yes.
the pain is starting to subside a little bit, but it is still definitely there.
Out of curiosity, because I know my hands are bound. Are my feet bound or my legs bound?
Yes.
Something?
Your ankles are bound.
Rhea attempts to donkey kick and then remembers.
It's fine. Only one set of my legs are bound. Oh, yes, that's a thing.
Ha, by bed.
Let's go
It's
ahead
okay,
and
love who you love.
Let me just check something. Also, I didn't hear what you said there, Fred. Sorry, I missed that.
I was making a really bad joke.
Okay. Rhea is going to rage and try and break the cuffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
So
you need to
that's gone
take
from a +4 to a
damage?
plus.
You can just decide to rage. It will only last a round, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see how this goes. $26.
Nice.
The pain fuels your rage. Remembering the sight of seeing your friends perish and then seeing Sage being taken through a black oval fills you with even more rage. Regardless of the pain, you push it aside, and with a satisfying hearing the creaking of metal, you manage to free your arms.
And with that, she's going to move down to try and free her legs.
Same strength check.
27. I rolled an 18 last time and a 19 this time.
Nice.
You
Back
continue
then.
on through your rage, and you break the chain holding your ankles together. They're still
She says-
shackled, but you are able to move.
She's just going to hold her sides after that, just catch her breath a bit as the rage eases off. No prison can hold me.
Yes, queen.
Bert.
She's
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, she'd be taking that time to rest up a bit before carrying on because losing the rage does cause her to be a bit exhausted.
Bert, have you thought of anything while you've been meditating?
I have put myself into a fury. I am going to try again to break my chains.
All
Fourth
right.
rage.
I mean, I don't have rage, so it's just me throwing a temper tantrum at this point.
It works.
Lowercase r, rage.
Yeah. Alright, let me get strength. Yeah. Oops. 13. Apparently I'm weak.
You pull against the chains on your arms, and even though you don't break them, your body doesn't seem to be in as much pain. Sage.
Yeah.
The lights have faded, and you have returned to darkness.
Great, cool. Wasn't anything to see. Anyways, this is fine. I'm not freaked out this time. Okay. Sage is going to do what she always does and try to use magic to solve all her problems. Starting with magic missile on the chains. I've checked. Magic missile is, in fact, verbal and somatic. And because it comes from the fingertips, theoretically, I can get chains in my hands and then the ones on my feet.
Oh shit, yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that?
From the way you said it, no. Sage is also really dumb. Like, I need to emphasize to you how much this girl relies on magic to solve all of her problems.
Is Sage really sure she wants to do this?
Walk me through what hesitation might be going through Sage's head.
The
With magic
fact
missile, there's no chance of missing.
the fact that every time she has thrown a magic missile, there is some sort of burning effect. Whether it be a singe or full-on scorch mark.
But you see, theoretically, if I do it right, I won't hit myself. I'll hit the chains.
The chains that are metal, which conducts
Yes.
heat.
Listen, it's this array of frost. We all know my girl isn't gonna survive a strength check. With some regret, yes, I am fully serious. Sage is gonna try to free her hands with magic missile.
How many are you using?
Just the 2 that come at level 1.
As Sage, you conjure up the energy in your fingertips, and you focus on, and she
Front row seat to the glowing tattoos, hell yeah.
You see from your peripheral, there is a purple glow coming from your right. And as the glow fades and the spell finishes conjuring, you feel your arms start to slack, but at the same time, your wrists start to burn like they've gotten too close to a fire. And then it feels like you've stuck your wrists in the fire.
Bad. Pulling them apart. I can do this. Can I get them free?
You pull your arms apart, and when you bring your arms in front of you, you can see that the last residue of the lavender glow around your wrists. And you can see that some of your tattoos have been marred by the burns.
Ow. Shit. That worked. Can't see, can't walk. Got my hands.
What?
And then I'm going to drag myself over to generally where I saw one of the walls and use probably not her hands, because ow, maybe the elbows, to like smack on it a couple times, see if she can get any response going. Hey! Anyone else? Come on! I'm not dead, so neither are you guys.
The closest wall would be behind you.
I'm going to
And-
one on the left or the right.
Okay. You shuffle your way over, and as your elbow brushes up against the metal wall, when you try to take another step forward, you can't.
Does it like a spell?
Remember, your ankles have also been chained.
Oh right, shit. So I can't get to the wall.
Not fully.
Can I get close enough to smack it?
Your elbow can only brush up against it.
Well, fuck. Hands it is then. I'm gonna do what I said before, but with my hands instead, regretting how much it really fucking hurts.
Just the fact that when you smack the metal wall, not only from the shock of hitting it hurts, but how cold it is on your bare skin hurts.
Ooh, feels good on the burns though, I bet.
You hear a resonating thud. And then silence.
Do it again. Come on. Come on.
The pain has doubled. And the resonance fades to silence.
Oh, come on, you fucking dark asshole. You know you're behind this, Dark Lord. The throne. Open up the goddamn door. You're gonna gloat to it in fucking person.
Kyrish. Lux has returned the fingernail
What's
betwixt
he
your
gonna do with it?
fingers.
Yes, I will be attempting again.
Roll me that open lock.
Net 20.
Hey!
Nice. You.
Damn.
Not only do you manage to find that sweet spot in the one cuff, but you manage to deftly switch hands of what the fingernail is being held in. And now that you know where to hit and how to move it, with ease, you click the other one. And you realize that since your hands were bound, you do the same technique, and since you can see, it is within less than 15 seconds. You are now completely freed.
Alright. Well, he is going to kind of rub his wrists like... Ah, man, that feels better. But he's going to continue to look around the room. The door. Is there a lock on the inside? Or is it just sort of there?
You get closer to the door, and it is a solid slab of wood. There's no hinges, there's no door handle, not even metal bars supporting multiple slabs. It is like someone just took part of a tree and slapped it in front of the door frame.
Well, that's fantastic. Suppose I'm going to have to get out of here the hard way. And I can't do any spells this turn yet, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Alright. Then he is going to... No, he can't use spells, right? They still need items?
If they
Depending on the spell, I
require...
guess?
Yes, depending on the spell, if they require items, then, which is denoted as an M from materials, you are SOL.
Unless that material is a single fingernail.
Alright then. Yeah, for right now he's just going to ready a spell, and I will have to look through my spells, see if they actually take any items or not.
Fair enough. Rhea, you are now freed and recovering from your short-lived rage. But yeah.
After Rhea's caught her breath back, she's going to get to her feet. And I'm assuming same situation where it comes door-wise here, just wooden plank type of thing, no handles or anything.
Yes.
The hell is this, a tomb? I mean, I get I died again, but really a tomb and then revive me? That makes no sense. She's gonna walk over to where the wood is and just give it a bit of a knock. See if it's like enough that I can hear there is something on the other end and not just a solid wall on the other end.
When you knock, It's not like normal doors where there's like a hollow knock. It is almost like a solid thud.
Nothing on the other end. That makes no sense. There's no in or out. Just it has to be this. This is the only part that's different. If I had my sword, I'd get out here in no time. Well, I don't have my sword, but I do have another weapon. She is going to just start thumping and punching at this wooden plank to see if she can break through it.
Oh. Roll me a strength check with disadvantage. And afterward, roll me a heal check.
Okay. So that's a 15 on the strength check. And on the heal. Ooh. Unnatural 20.
Nice.
You harass the door and you assault it. And you start feeling pain in your body again. You look down and the shoddy stitches are red and irritated, but you haven't busted them open.
Right. Not at full strength. Not at full strength. Is there any damage to the door? Well, Quartz door.
Nothing.
There is.
It's almost like you didn't even do anything to it.
Shit. There has to be something else in here I can use or some other way out. Can I just make it like a check on this room to see if there is anything else that stands out about it aside from this plank?
You can do a search check.
Yes, please. A search is. Oh. Let's hope I get a good roll. This is 13.
It is a smooth, small room. The only thing in it is yourself and the broken shackles.
This has got to be it, but it can't be damaged, then there must be another trick to it. Wait. This is a door. Why didn't I see this before? Of course, it has to be this, right? Shaving a haircut on the on the wooden plank.
The knock is just a solid response. Whatever, the shaving a haircut knock dies on the door.
And listen out for a few bits.
Actually, one. Bert, what would you like to do?
Get myself out of these handcuffs and shackles.
How you gonna do it?
Lubricate them with my own shit.
You didn't poop
Okay.
You did not shit yourself, though.
Not yet. You give
Why
me a
is this
minute.
your
Hold on a
solution
second.
to everything?
Because shit happens.
Roll a D100.
I was gonna just pray to, one of the people that have helped us out before and see if I can get it done that way. But this is much more fun. Thank God. 86. Oh wait, that's backwards. I didn't shift. Damn it.
You position your hands underneath your ass and you expect poo to come out, but really you just feel the warm air of your fart, and the stench is double now of your own fart.
God, Bert's just created a gas chamber.
Yep, I am. I guess I'll make a strength check to try and get out, or escape artist check. That's a check.
It is.
16.
You realize that you have a little bit of wiggle room when you try and flex your wrists. And you take one wrist and kind of twist it back and forth. And with a little bit of wiggling, and with the sweat you've conducted between the warmth of your fart and the coolness of the air, you manage to get your hands freed.
One of my hands is freed?
Both.
Both my hands are freed. Okay. Well, then, I guess I'm gonna spend a little time studying the way that I'm chained up at my feet and see if I can't get that open.
You see that your ankles are shackled. There's a chain going between them, and there is a chain leading backward.
Where's the lock?
Do you follow the chain?
Oh yeah.
You kind of twist around, and you see the chain goes through a loop in the wall that almost seems to be made from the wall. And it's only big enough for the chain to barely move through. It goes up, and then it goes through another loop. And that chain, there is a chain to the right, and going through another loop, you see one of your shackles. And then there is a chain connecting that shackle to the other shackle that is hanging loose, which is going, and you follow the chain connected to that through another little loop. And you see that chain go through the wall.
Alright, so I'm gonna study my manacles and my shackles and see if I can't find a way to get them undone.
As you study, Sage, your arms, albeit painful, are free, but your ankles are still shackled.
Yeah. We're gonna fix that. Kind of reticent to try missiles again. So I think I'm gonna give Ray of Frost again.
Where are you ray of frosting them?
I'm trying to get like the metal where it connects between my feet, so my feet can be separated. Not necessarily breaking off the shackles, but the chain between them.
Okay. You see your right clavicle glow purple, and from your hands purple turns to blue. And you simply touch to where the chain meets in the middle. And you see the chain just grow icicles upon it.
I'm gonna try to break it.
Strength check with advantage.
I don't know if that helps. But cold makes metal brittle. We're trying to be somewhat smart about this, even though my strength mod is 0.
Could be worse. It could be negative.
It could be negative. I rolled a 9 and a 6. So nice, but also that's a 9.
You punch the ice, and there is more pain shooting up your hand, as not only do you punch the ice, but you punch the metal with it too.
Ow.
And you feel something warm running down a finger.
That's blood. That's definitely blood. Shit. Ow. Fucking useless. All this magic and you can't. Shit. Useless. It's all useless. Alright, fuck it. Magic missile again. Aiming for the same, spot on the chains, hoping to avoid the burns and just keep the shackles while freeing the feet.
You spread your feet as far as you can, and as you're focusing your energy, the light of your energy shows that the chain holding the other, basically keeping your ankle shackled, is somewhat not in as good condition. But you notice there's a big enough difference for you to at least see it, even with your crappy vision. But when you shoot your magic missile at it, the heat of it melts through, and you kind of slip a little bit as you kind of your legs kind of split a little bit too far, and you kind of fall over. Kind of like that yoga pose.
Ow. Fuck. Bad leg. It's bad. That might be broken. God damn it, where's Bert? Shit. Guys!
Silence greets you.
Shit. Okay. That works. Door. And I'm gonna honestly go make an equal embarrassment of myself at the door as Rhea did.
Strength check.
Not trying to break through, more of a pounding on it, hoping for a response kind of thing. Though again, fuck, wrist, ow.
As you
Did not like
pound on the door, there is solid thudding greeting you. And silence.
What the fuck am I doing? I've got fucking spells. I cast Scorching Ray.
You notice that as you're getting ready to cast Scorching Ray, I need you to roll me a concentration check.
Because existence hurts like a bitch right now? Oh, that was like a +7, wasn't it? Hell yeah. Give me something. Or roll a 3 on the die. Either way. So that's a 10.
You notice as you have your hand to the door, a purple glow emits from your wrist. The spell starts to immediately fade, but your determination tries to keep it there. The purple in your hand slowly flickers from red to purple. But the pain becomes too much, and darkness returns.
Darkness is in I go unconscious, or darkness is in the spell fails?
Darkness as in the spell fails.
Great, I'm just gonna, like, sit with my back to the door for a bit. This sucks.
Kyrish, you are now freed. You are standing at the door preparing a spell.
Well. And the door's just open, he's just able to come out, huh?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that'll work.
I fixed myself. You are freed, but from your chains. You are freed from your chains, but you are preparing a spell.
Okay. So he's actually going to cast Ray of Frost. It's a verbal and somatic spell.
Your hand begins to glow with the light blue energy, and it turns into a darker blue. Very familiar for your Ray of Frost. And it goes towards the door, and it spreads out almost like a lake freezing over, starting from the middle outward.
Okay. Once the door is thoroughly frozen, I don't suppose I can kick it this turn.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh dear God, he's got noodle arms.
Welcome to the club, buddy! Wizards Club!
Yeah. Actually, he's got a modifier of 3, so we'll see.
What?
Yeah, 21.
Noodle arms my ass.
Noodle
Look,
arms.
so far it's been fucking noodle arms.
You punch the ice. You feel the cold go to your hand, and then all of a sudden, it's almost like you feel the cold, a space of air, and then you end up punching the door.
Aha.
So he starts trying to kick it, and he ends up punching it?
Oh, well, you said noodle arms, so I thought you were punching it. So, okay.
Well, still.
So, alright, so you go... How are you kicking it? Are you doing Spartan style?
Oh, yeah.
You...
Is
Kyrish! And you bring your leg up, and you thrust it forward. You feel the ice cold on the sole of your feet, and then warm air, and then you feel the shock of full force of a wooden door stopping your leg. Roll me a fortitude check.
12.
As you feel the shock, you hear and feel a painful crack in your ankle.
So I kicked it that well, I fucking broke myself instead of the door. Alright. Yeah, that sounds about right.
As you bring your foot back, you can put weight on it. So you didn't break your ankle, but you definitely done fucked it up.
Ow.
And as you bring your foot back, you can see the frost wall almost fall away into little pieces and melt as they hit the floor.
So it didn't freeze the door. It just spread ice over the top of it.
Uh-huh.
But it's wood unless it's got some fucking enchantment shit on it, which is possible, I guess. Okay. He's going to examine the door. Can he tell if it's like enchanted or
Not
is it
off
like the material?
not off the bat.
Okay, so he would probably need to actually do like a skill check or something then.
Yeah, like detect magic or something.
Cool. That'll be it then.
Rhea, you are at the
Yes.
door.
Yes.
Are you gonna try and continue to force your way out of it?
Well, given she got no reply from the sheriff and her haircut, and given the last time she just tried to break through this door, the only thing she almost broke was her stitches. She's going to take a seat back on the slab that she found woke up on, and just look around the room and just I can't do this with strength. Not strong enough. Not strong enough still. There has to be a way. What would the others do? Think. There has to be a trick to this. Out of curiosity, would that be it? She's going to see if this slab that she is sat on can move. See if perhaps it's like a hidden trapdoor or something.
On the floor?
Yeah, like the... Oh, did we just wake up straight up on the floor? I thought we were on the slab.
It is a smooth concrete floor.
Okay, in that case... She's going to check the walls, see if anything stands out or if there's any, like, hidden switches. Oh, actually, wait. I actually have something for this. I just realized, I remembered, I'm an elf.
Yes, and there are no hidden doors. The walls are smooth metal.
Okay, so there are no secrets or concealed doors or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay.
And the same would
not a
apply
hid-
to birds, so...
It's not a hidden door. And it's not the wooden plank. Otherwise, I'd know that was a hidden door. If that's the case, then what's keeping us here? No response. Is this just a mental state? Are we being kept in our own minds here? Or am I just going insane?
We move on to Bert. Your hands are freed, you followed the chain, but your ankles are still bound.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a strength check, I think, and let's hope it goes better than it has. No. I have wizard arms. I got a 9.
You try to take the chain in between your shackles and try and rip it apart, but this metal is just too strong.
Okay.
Sage, your arms and legs are free, but you are still trapped within the room.
Yeah, she's been sitting there for a minute, just like poring over the situation, and come to the conclusion that yes, magic can probably solve this problem if I apply it creatively. And if high-level spells don't work, we'll start with low-level spells, and she's gonna try to detect magic. Because this shit is fucking weird.
You detect magic, and you see there is an unknown color. Well, you can't see the color, but you definitely get the feeling that there is something magical over the door.
Ah! Something. Fuck yes. Okay. Calm down. Magic over the door? Easy. I dispel magic. And I cast... can I cast dispel magic? Hold, please. Can I cast dispel magic? I can! I do that.
Roll me a concentration check.
Come on. Come on, come on. That's not bad! Oh yeah, I get a +7. That's 12 plus 7 is 19. 19.
You begin to cast, and your right wrist glows purple.
Ah.
The spell starts to flicker, but you know you're so close onto something that you force the spell through. Remembering in Keith's voice comes through the back of your head.
You are in control of the magic. You tell it what to do. The magic never controls you.
And you force your purple magic onto the door. And you feel that presence fade from the door.
Oh, Keith, you better be alive, you motherfucker. I gotta thank you. When I smack it now, does it make noise?
It is still solid.
But, the magic's gone, and that's probably a good thing. So I'm gonna try, ooh, it's locked, right? Like, I can't push it open?
You cannot.
It's like, I could try open or close, but I don't think that's gonna work. So I guess I'll just try Scorching Ray again. Magic is solving all my problems today.
Roll me a concentration check.
Rapidly running out of spell slots. 10 plus 7, 17.
Yeah, you and me both.
The familiar flicker appears as your left wrist glows. And there's the slight scent of burning wood as the spell fades. You can kind of see that there's like a small little hole in the door. But once it fades, darkness returns.
I don't know how many of those I have in me. Oi! Anybody hear me? Now that I've dispelled the fucking magic?
Silence.
That's right.
Silence greets you.
Shit. Okay. I'm just gonna take a breather for a minute.
Kyrish. This door is still blocking your path.
Alright, he's probably rubbing, like, his ankle, and, he doesn't want to have himself be freaking hurt, because that's not conducive to, getting out.
Coward.
Fuck off. Is there any way... describe the door. Like it's wood, obviously. Is there any gap underneath, above? Is it just completely like airtight? What's going on there?
It is completely airtight. It is a solid, singular piece of wood.
For one, Kyrish is gonna be impressed. Don't know how the fuck they did that, but right, I am not screwing around with dimwits. Solid piece of wood, yeah, that is an impressive door. What about the room? Gonna take a walk around the room. Is there any cracks or windows? Well, obviously, I guess there's not a window, but
It is three smooth... Well, technically, there's 3 smooth metal walls. The only seams being where the 2 walls meet the back of the room and the side of the room where the door is held. The floor is one solid piece of concrete, and the roof above you is also a seamless piece of metal.
Door and a microwave.
yeah, no shit.
Never felt more dead than right now when I'm stuck in a coffin underground.
Better be good.
And you would notice the chain system similar to exactly how I described Bert's, except your shackles are open instead of closed.
Kyrish is going to summon a fiendish monstrous centipede.
Is that the size monstrous?
It is a medium,
Okay.
so it's pretty big for a fucking centipede. And Kyrish is going to have it begin chewing on the door.
You begin your summoning, and you call upon something that can chew through wood. And as you focus, you hear chittering coming through the portal, and a 5-foot-long centipede slithers out.
I hate it. I hate lizard centipedes.
It is black in color with light blue accents, and as you tell it to go to the door, it reaches the door, and as soon as its mandibles get close enough to it, there's almost like a flash of light as the centipede tries to get to the door. And it looks back towards you confused, and it still tries to get to the door, crawling on the wall, trying to get at it from different angles.
Yeah, that's not good, now is it?
Both Lux and the centipede shake their head no.
Fucking hell. Why do my spells have to have their own personalities?
The centipede is still trying, though. What's really creepy is the centipede goes to the other side of the door, and every time its legs go across the door, there's another flash of light every time its leg touches it.
Well, he's just going to lay down, back on the floor, looking at the ceiling, cross his legs. I just lay there.
You can feel Lux feel almost lost through your bond and the centipede and determination through the centipede. Still hearing it chitter in frustration and the occasional flash of light from it trying to bite at the door. Rhea,
Yes.
you're in a solid room with a door that you cannot break through without risk of injury to yourself.
Gonna get out of here. Has to be the door. Has to be that. Fuck it. She's gonna walk over. I'm assuming it's so smooth I can't even get my fingers around it.
Correct.
She's just gonna start pushing on it as hard as she can to see if it's something she could push out of the way.
It does not give.
Ugh. Still not it. I don't get it. What is this? She's just gonna try hitting it again.
Roll me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Let's see how it is. 19.
You hit the door, but you manage to swing in a way where it does not cause you bodily harm. But the door still resounds with a thunk, solid thunk.
Come on, give way already.
Bert, you have tried to rip the chain from your ankles. What do you do now?
Because my feet are fucking still bound and I'm pissed off about it. And
You know what? Because my cat... Oh.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, because my cat does this a lot, see if you angry shit.
No angry shooting. Well, I
Okay,
guess.
alright. If you don't want to do that,
If
then...
it helps me out of my shackles, I might as well try it. What's the D? D100.
Yep.
Let's see here. Uh-oh. Oh, I made a mess. I rolled an 8.
You are so frustrated in your situation and your lack of strength that you strain so hard, you feel the release, and then you feel the sticky warmth and the odor of poo emanates your nose.
Well, hopefully I was standing up when it happened and it dripped down my legs and into my shackles.
Yes.
Lubrication. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to try and get my feet out of this again. Let's see here. It's strength check. Come on. Pull up my Oh, yeah, I was clicking on the wrong thing. Alright. I guess, yeah. I'm debating on whether or not I want to check and see if these chains are magical, but maybe next round. Nat 20, baby.
Yes.
You
Fucking Nat
pull
20.
You pull on the chains, and with the lubrication of your poo, you don't break the chains, but you manage to slip the chains over your ankles and off your foot. You are freed of your bags, of your chains.
Awesome. Well, it's too late to clean up the mess I made, so I will focus on the door.
It is a singular piece of wood. No hinges, no doorknobs, no metal support beams going across. Nothing.
Okay, in my... Wait. Nope, it's not stone, is it?
'Tis not, it is wood.
The only thing in there stone is the floor.
Yes.
Well, I guess that would be my action then. I'm just gonna focus on the... if I can't figure out a way to get through it.
Sage,
Yeah.
you have made an itty bitty tiny little hole in the door with Scorching Ray.
No light coming through it though?
No.
Shit. At this rate, I won't even get Darling through. Oh shit. That's when Sage realizes, is Darling here?
Nope.
Darling? Shit. Okay. Shit. Door. Running low on spell energy already. Can I cast Dancing Light?
How would you like to maneuver your dancing lights?
I mean, if she can, she's trying to just cast them into the next room. Worst case scenario, I mean, it's a magical light. It can just squeeze through the door, a hole in it.
Your right shoulder begins to glow, and lights emanate from your hand as you release them towards the door. As the first one approaches what you thought was a hole in the door, you see the light kind of go in, stop, come back out, and continue trying to go around the door.
I'm gonna try another Scorching Ray for that.
Concentration check.
That's what I figured. Aiming for that same spot. 14.
The ray flickers, but you're starting to get tired.
No shit.
And it doesn't even flicker to a full red before the only lights left are the four little lights trying to find a way out of the door.
God damn it.
Kyrish, as you lay down and as the centipede is chittering, you hear the sound of wood moving.
He's gonna get up, look at the door.
You see it. The centipede stops and stops chittering and watches with you. You see the door moving down.
Motherfucker.
And as the door moves down, your blue light illuminates 8 fingers on your side of the door.
What?
8 what?
8 fingers on your side of the door.
Wait, they're just like disembodied fingers. What the fuck?
From your angle, from what you can see, yes.
Okay.
Deep.
Where are they coming from?
The
Give me a
angle
word
you're
picture, Shoko. We're deeply confused.
the angle that you're at, and from what you can see from your light, it seems that the beginning of the fingers are coming from the other side of the door.
So we just can't see into the next room.
Not yet.
Okay. WTF.
Walk into the next room.
Is the door open enough to do that?
No. It's still slowly going down.
Alright, the centipede is going to
Fight him!
crawl up on the wall and basically hide itself to be ready. Like, it's gonna be, you know, obviously on my side of the wall, like above the door, ready to go.
It tries to quietly walk up the wall, and you can see, like, from an eighth of its body, so pretty much the head and, like, a few, he's kind of dangling a little bit off the ceiling, and the door continues to go down. The fingers are joined. The fingers curl around the door, and you see a pair of elbows kind of go parallel to the door. And then you start to see someone just kind of jump up and is squatting on the door. And their head is down. And they only look up when the door is flush with the floor.
Kyrish?
Why are you in the business of giving stupid frights when someone's trying to get released?
Giving frights? Last time I checked, I was helping free your ass.
I was perfectly fine. My centipede was going to get me out eventually.
He looks up.
I could have gone the rest of my life without seeing that nightmare staring
When he
right back
looks
at
up-
me.
When he looks up, the centipede's just gonna kind of like pick part of itself off the wall and like wave like 5 legs on one side.
I'm going to have nightmares of this for the rest of my life, thanks, Kyrish.
You're welcome. Well, now that I've given you a fright, you've given me a fright, let's get the hell out of here, yes?
Yeah. Where are the others?
That is exactly what I was about to ask you.
Well,
I haven't heard anything, I haven't seen anything, absolutely nothing. I do not know what this place is. How did you get out? What is going on?
I woke up, felt like I was beat to shit, and... Oh, okay, good. I realized there was a door. I kind of just dug my claws in, tried to climb up, and realized that with my weight, the door dropped down. So I
Take
just
your time.
I just followed the wall, saw a door, went through it, saw another door, went through that, and saw a door similar to mine, and well, figured someone's gotta be in here. Honestly, this is the first light source I've seen.
He's just gonna cock an eyebrow at him. You're welcome.
Look, I am appreciative. I hate that it's kind of related to your race, but it
Oh, you're being
helps.
racist now. I see.
You know what? At least I'm not like Sage, who can't see anything without a light.
Hey.
Oh, and here I am, just permanent sun in the room.
Either way, let's try and find the others.
Let's get out of here. I am done with this place. Lux, let's go. Cannot believe I didn't figure out that door. Do you know that thing's enchanted?
Wait, what? No.
It must be. The centipede couldn't make a mark on it.
Oh, that's interesting. Of course, I'm non-magical, so I really wouldn't know.
No, but whoever has us here, they know their stuff. This could get dangerous very quickly. We must proceed with caution.
Oh, indeed. But I see a few other doors here. Let's go.
Agreed. Alright, Centipede, you know what to do then. So we know what to do now.
The centipede will kind of just drop with a thud. And as he drops, it echoes throughout the room. And Gramil just looks back at the centipede like, what did we literally just talk about?
That's funny, because their chitin would actually be quite heavy, so I could see them weighing quite a bit.
Rhea, what do you wish to do?
Well, after trying to beat down the door and not seeing anything else, quite honestly, but as I said, there's not much for her to be able to do,
Okay.
according to her.
Bert, you are freed from your shackles, and your legs are covered in poo.
Gross.
What do you
All
do?
Well, I've studied. I'm pretty sure there's no hinges. There's no.
You're a dwarf. Surely you can roll for dwarf knowledge.
Well, I could do stone cunning to see if I could realize that the door sunk into the floor, but that's about all I think I could do. But it being one solid piece, it seems. Seems like it's magical. Like you don't just make a door with no hinges. I don't know if this is.
You should totally roll that stone thing. Know it.
Stone cunning, search check. Stone cunning gives me a +2 to my search check, so I guess I will search. 18.
You're walking along the floor, you go along where the door is. And from what you can see, looks like the door meets the stone. Flush and perfect.
Well, then, if that was the case, I would have ran out of air. An airtight room. I'm gonna cast a spell. I want to know if this door's magical. But I'm not gonna go with detect magic just yet. I am going to cast spiritual weapon. and try and burst my way through this with my spiritual weapon.
As your weapon goes to strike the door, you see it stop a few inches before the door, with a small flash of light every time the weapon tries to get
Okay.
close to the door.
Alright. Well, then that's my turn. Now I have a reason to cast Detect Magic.
Sage,
Yep.
your lights cannot find a way out, and your scorching ray has fizzled due to the marred tattoo.
Shit. That's why nobody else had to run concentration check. Shit. There's just a very loud, very distant fuck!
And it seems that fuck echoes amongst the walls and the floor before it fades.
I'm gonna lie down on the floor and wait for something smarter to come to me. There's no sense in wasting spells. Thinking. I'm not drowning in despair. I'm thinking. It's definitely thinking and not drowning in despair.
Your meal stays on the door and motions Kyrish and the centipede to get out.
Once you're through this door, make sure you didn't leave anyone behind. Or at least anyone isn't in the middle of the door when I get off.
Is the centipede not heavy enough to do the same? Like, have it, like, anchor itself on the floor and then use its upper legs to just, like, pull it down? I like how I make motions with my hands, but you can't see that.
No, I understand what you're getting at, but right now Gramille's on the door, waiting for you to get out of the door.
Oh, we're still in the... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get out.
As the two of you pass through the door, Gramille's gonna hop off, and as soon as his weight is gone, the door flies upward with a slam.
Gaboosh.
Yeah, that happened to me when I got out of my door, so we gotta be careful about that. Because if you look up, that door is flush with the ceiling.
Right. Well, good to know.
Kyrish, when you walk outside of the room, your light emanates about 10 feet around you.
Right. You can see in the dark, right?
Yes, but having a light helps. At least with light, I can see the color. At night, it's just black and white.
Yes, but we want a bit of stealth, do we not?
Yeah?
Well then, if I cover up the sigils, would it not be better?
That means you wouldn't be able to see at all.
Yes, which is why I say I would be relying on you.
Wait. What are you going to cover up your...
Oh my god, he doesn't have his hood! Oh!
Goes for a
Gramille,
hood.
Gramille kind of awkwardly... Gramille awkwardly kind of glances at your underwear.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, then I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do.
No, it's fine. I'm so used to having my horde and, right, well, I get that idea.
Well,
Guess no stealth for us.
well, at least for you. I can at least climb up on the walls if need be, but... Either way. I do see a door there left on the left, though.
And he's gonna move up 10 feet. Do you follow?
Yeah.
So you'd be standing there, so 10 feet. Bloop. Grimiel looks to the centipede and kind of motions for it. And the centipede starts walking on the door. As you do you peek inside?
Yes.
You... Reveal, please. You see chained, muzzled, bloodied, scorched, and the smell of burnt hair meets your nostrils as you see an unconscious, soulless, and Korik on the ground. Korik obviously having underwear on.
Well, that's a first.
Yeah, I didn't think you wore any.
I didn't either.
Oh my god, he doesn't under his armor!
Nope.
Fuck,
He rides bareback.
Oh, I forgot about that. So yeah, there
Hey,
is a fully nude Korik unconscious on the ground.
That's nothing new. Good.
Really?
It's above.
And Grimiel is going to walk in and start using one of his claws to undo Solus's chains.
Can you get Korik free?
I don't know because I used a fingernail on mine.
You didn't keep it?
Well, yes.
Right.
And he is going to attempt.
Open lock?
Yeah. 15.
You manage to get his hands freed with no problem, but you're trying to figure out how to move Korik without having his nether regions pretty much in your face.
Put him on the wolf. Oh, the wolf is out too.
Rhea is taking an inaction. I'm moving you over here.
I mean, I'm assuming that I won't be able to hear any of this.
Yes, you cannot hear anything. No one can
Me
hear
neither.
anything.
You can't hear shit. Well, I can hear my shit squishing between my toes.
Pretty much that's all Bert can hear, yes. Speaking of Bert, it is your turn.
Fucking A. Detect magic.
Something is definitely magical about this door. You don't know what, but it is giving off a magical presence. With your dark vision,
Can't cast 2 spells at one or in one round, right?
nope,
Without quicken spell or
pretty
whatever it
much.
is. Yeah. That'll be next on my fucking feat list. Okay, well then I guess I know what I'm doing next turn, and I'm gonna let it go to the next somebody else. Because I clearly have to dismiss the magic off this door before I can attack it, so.
Sage and Kyrish, you can hear the sound of wood moving.
Is it my door? She's just like now sitting up as her lights are probably starting to fade, going, hello?
As the sound of wood continues, you notice as your lights fade, the ones closer to the top go up and then fade out.
Who's there? I'm gonna like hold spell action for if I determine this is a threat, I'm gonna cast a spell at him.
The door continues to move down, and the only thing you can see is a faint blue light. But even then, being almost in true darkness for so long, it still hurts your eyes a bit.
And I'm fucking blind. If you're somebody I know, say so now or I'm gonna blast you as soon as this door goes down.
Kyrish, roll me a listen check.
4.
You are too focused on your task that you don't hear anything strange. Sage,
Cat.
as you... Alright.
Cat. Meow.
As you speak, a hushed voice, as the door continues to move.
Sage? That you?
Keith?
Holy shit.
I can't see you. I can't see in the dark. And I don't have my glasses either.
Oh, well, this is going to be fun. Well, give me a few minutes. Gotta get this door down.
Where are you coming from?
The other side of the door?
Thank you. Yes, how'd you get here? How do I know it's you?
Because the last thing I remember is a lightning breath, and the last thing I did was shove you away so you wouldn't get electrocuted.
Yeah, good work. We both ended up here. Also, I think something might have broken my leg, so we'll see how good walking is. I haven't really tried too much. I got my shackles off though.
Yeah, that's a plus.
And then, as more of the light blue comes through the door, you can see the silhouette of 2 arms on the edge of the door, and a figure lifting themselves up and kind of laying on the edge of the door to get it to go fully down.
I'm coming. I'm
Don't-
gonna try to scramble up at the door.
Wait, and if your leg is busted as you say it is, wait until the door's fully down. I know these doors are magically enchanted, so maybe
No, it's
they're...
already... I dispelled that.
Good work. Well,
Thank you.
still...
I thank you. I'm not fucking useless.
I would at least wait until the rest of the door goes down, because these come up quite quick.
Who else have you found? That looks like Kirish's glow? Kyrish? Is that you?
Yes. Hi, hello.
Hey, you're not dead. I'm not dead. We're not
no, but
dead.
Korik is in rather bad shape.
Have you found him?
He's going to kind of like shuffle to the side.
I can't see. I don't have my glasses. Like,
Well,
yes, I can see a vague blob that I'm assuming is you, but it's also really dark.
He's in rough shape, by the way.
I think we all are. I feel like I got hit by a herd of stampeding elephants or something. Ooh, is it just us? Is Rhea okay? Bert?
I haven't seen anybody else.
God, I swear if anybody died. What the hell was up with that? That was way harder than it should have been.
I honestly have no idea. I just remember getting thrown up to the ceiling and then plummeting towards the ground and then blackness.
Yeah, it was getting slammed into a wall that did me and Riku in. God, I hope she's okay. Somebody want to help me find my way out of this? Can't see shit. And I think my leg's busted, Kyrish. Somebody splinted up. Somebody was taking care of us. Somebody doesn't want us dead.
Fantastic, we're all beat up then. Well, we're also going to have to carry Korik, and
You
I
wouldn't
can't
believe the
tell
number
quite
of
what Solace is looking like here.
you wouldn't believe the number of spells I burned through trying to get out.
I can imagine these doors
I managed
are
to get the door
enchanted.
disenchanted. Well, obviously it's enchanted. Are you kidding? But I couldn't figure out how to get it free once I disenchanted it. I didn't have the strength. God, I miss Rhea. Oh God, I hope she's okay.
No.
Solus has taken some heavy gashes. These stitches are half-assed at the best, but I mean, they kept him alive, but well, he's out for the count too.
Are there more doors?
I believe so, yes.
Great. And I'm gonna assume Sage is able to get out of her cell.
Yeah, the door's low enough for you to get out.
Cool. Gonna just very casually use the wall. I don't know if the leg actually feels broken. I've broken bones. It's not fun to use them, but you can.
It's enough to where you can hobble, but you can hobble at best. There is no running for you.
And we're just gonna hobble over to the next door and mutter something about where the fuck did they put my clothes? It's freezing in here.
Yeah, we're not really meant for the cold either. But since you're out,
He's going to roll over, and with another heavy boom, the door shoots straight up.
Whew, that's bad. Lowering down. I didn't think about it lowering down. Of course it lowers down. Shit. Well, if you guys have never seen the whole tattoo mosaic before, here you go. Take a look. It's a mess.
Yes, I do believe that's more of you than we've ever seen.
I think this is the more of everybody that we've ever seen.
You can
I
see a
am-
whole lot more of Bert here in a sec.
I'm really glad that I don't have my glasses, because I really don't need to know
So,
anymore
all in
about...
agreement
lore.
of leaving Bert?
I don't.
Aww. As you were all talking, Keith, Sage, you can, as your eyes are attuning to the light, you can see Keith's head snap forward.
Holy hell, Rika, you scared the gods out of me.
Wait, was that you I heard crawling along the floor?
Riku?
Sage!
Hey, I can't see you very well.
Riku!
Kyrish!
Come here. I want to give her a hug.
Centipede! And he just like does like the showing hands and there's a centipede beside him.
Oh god, that is the stuff of my nightmares! And holy shit, Sage is giving me a hug, and she
Well,
will...
it's more like a very awkward side hug, shoulder pat. Glad you're not dead. Also, this is only out of necessity. I really don't want to run into a wall.
That is perfectly fine. And she will kind of she'll have her one hand up to hold yours steady on her shoulder to minimize the physical contact. Right, so where's Gramil, Bert, Rhea, Coric, Solus?
Krog and Solus are out. We don't have the means to carry them, but we know where they are. As for Bert and Rhea, there's more doors. So,
Right.
Let's make
Well-
them gondors.
Well,
Little Lord of the Rings humor for you there.
oh my god. Well, I mean, I don't think we can just simply make them Gondors, but
More rope.
we will stay here because A, you can't see, and B, apparently your leg is fucked up. And we'll let the men go and figure everything else out. If you want to
To be fair,
bring, if you
You
want
and
to
me
bring,
got crushed by some fucking rocks, so are you okay?
I mean, the last thing I remember was getting thrown up against a wall.
That was it. It was walls. Rocks, walls. Yeah, it was bad.
But bring out the wounded here. We'll keep an eye on him. I'll try and do what we can, but go on. Try and get the others. Gramil, Kyrish, you can hear a slight clinking noise. And you see Gramil just kind of bend around Solus. And you just see him stand up with Solus wrapped around his shoulders. Like a very large, like, that fox shawl that, you know, bougie people have around their shoulders. And he's going to carefully step over the centipede.
Oh, Riku, Sage. Good to see you. Wish it was under better circumstances, but... well... we're alive, and that's all that really matters right now.
That's it. As far as we can tell. As far as I could tell. I don't think being dead hurts this much.
Let me tell you, it didn't hurt this much during the battle for Gula, so... yeah. Getting squashed multiple times really fucking hurts.
Walls hurt. I don't like walls.
Walls, ceilings... what have you.
There's doors. Gotta open the doors. Somebody who is more capable than me, please open the doors. Not saying I'm not capable. I'm just low on fucking spells.
Kyrish, do you attempt to free Coric's ankles?
Yes.
Do an open lock.
17.
You fiddle with the shackles. They are a lot smaller, obviously, than yours, so trying to find that sweet spot was a challenge, but you managed to free Coric with 2 simple clicks. And he is now free.
Who's holding down the door?
The
Is
centipede.
it Centipede? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to drag, first Korik, and then Solus out into the hallway.
Solus is already out in the hallway.
Okay, well, never mind. I'm dragging Korik then. And then going to remove the muzzle off of Solus.
That's Grameel basically freed Solus.
Rhea! Okay.
So by dragging...
Solus.
Okay, so by dragging, do you mean kind of just like unceremoniously toting Korik like a doll? Because remember, you're like 7'2", and he's 3 foot tall.
His junk's gonna be on your shoulder.
Oh my god. Dude, yeah, I might as well just fucking cradle him like a baby.
Yep.
I can basically one-hand him, just fucking...
Pick him up by his top knot and just carry him like a purse.
That's what, okay. This is what I imagined. You had Korik by both his wrists in your one hand, and you're just kind of like walking him around like a child does with a doll.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's amazing.
Is that what you're gonna do, or are you gonna do the baby hold?
No, just gonna do baby hold.
Create object paboose.
Make a Bjorn's.
You do the one-armed baby hold for Korik, and his body is colder than what it should be. It's not death cold, but it's certainly not healthy. And as you step over the doorway, the centipede looks in, makes sure no one's there, and will scuttle across the floor, and the door goes up with a heavy boom. It's always filling up fast.
Come on, there's still more, right? I'm just gonna like pick a random door that's not opened and go, not opened and hasn't been yet opened, and just start smacking it, going, come on, fucking doors. Some of these doors. I'm
Sage,
impatient, Riku.
I hate to break it to you, but you're kind of slapping at the door that just closed.
Shit, I can't see.
I know. We're just gonna stay back here until.
Don't you talk to me like that. If I'd just gotten one more spell off, I wouldn't be here.
Sage, there was nothing we could do against that dragon.
It was ridiculous. That was a juvenile last we checked. What happened?
It grew bigger.
That
At
quickly?
this rate, I'm not even sure if it actually was there.
What do you mean?
Nothing felt right about that fight. How do we know it wasn't just an illusion?
Well, we were fighting an illusion the whole time. That doesn't make any sense. Rhea hit it. I saw her hit it.
But nothing about that fight was real. We all died. Should have.
I mean,
And yet here we are.
our injuries, our wounds,
Those are
reflect
sure
the fight.
But something about it just doesn't feel right, though.
Puzzle over it and how we're alive later. For now, somebody please open a door. I don't know which one. I hate this.
Keith walks up.
All the spells in the world, you'd think they would make one that fixes eyes or mimics glasses.
And
That's true.
yeah. Kyrish, you would see Keith walk past you, and he heads to the door on the right, and you see him jump up, and you can actually see him dig his claws into the door Rhea, you hear the sound of wood moving. And Kyrish, your little centipede goes to the door on the left.
So upon hearing I'm assuming I'm hearing the noise and I'm seeing the door slowly go down.
You hear the noise first.
Okay. Upon hearing the noise, is there any like area to the side of to the wooden paddle where I can like just get out to the side of the door, or is it just like that one wall is the entire panel?
That one wall is entire.
Okay. She's gonna press her back. Well, not press her back, but crouch down behind where that door is, and just try and keep herself hidden while the door is going down, until there's a large enough gap that she can spring up and try and grapple whoever's on the other end, because she believes it to be an enemy at this point.
Yes.
Oh no.
Sorry, I was checking to see if I was actually muted or not. As Kyrish passes by Sage, by the way, to go to the next doors, he's going to cast a light on her.
Ah, on me?
Yes, so basically she's glowing.
Sage, you can't really tell, but Kyrish kind of flicks his hand towards you, and similar to him, except not runic in shape, there's like a little light blue glow dancing around your head.
Oh, light. This kind of helps. Doesn't really help. It's all blurry, but I can see shapes.
Congrats, you're an honorary Illumian now.
Hey, at least, at least us reptilians can see, color now instead of just black and white.
Great, you can see all different kinds of black and blue we are.
Oh, God, Sage, yeah, well, let's get everyone together, assess the wounds,
Oh
and
God,
then...
please tell me you have cure wounds. This hurts like a bitch. It all hurts like a bitch.
I mean, I'm still good on spells. I'm not sure about Bert. The other healer, Coric's, out of commission, so we're gonna have to do the best us two healers can. But let's get everyone out first, and at least assess the situation. And then we'll begin healing.
Great.
Rhea, you wouldn't be able... Your dark vision turns from black and white to slight tones of color as light starts to come down, and you see the faint shadows of elbows start to come across the top of the door. Is this when you would do your grapple check?
Not yet. She wants it to be a good enough gap that she can actually reach across without, reaching up and busting open her stitches.
Alright.
So she's just like still trying to keep her slow down, hidden behind the door she can, just in her mind going, come on, you son of a bitch, come on, bit lower in your mind.
Bert, Kyrish, as the centipede goes to try and go for the door on the left, that flash of light happens as it kind of headbutts the door, as it can't get to it.
Well, I think we're going to need you to stop this then.
Sage, stay right here. Don't move.
Yeah, I had plans on running a marathon.
Don't get sassy with the doctor. And she's going to move past everyone. Kind of step over the centipede with like a look on her face. And she's going to hop on top of the door. And Bert, that is when you start to hear the wood sounding move. And your dark vision turns to very faint tones of color. Kyrish, you can see Keith start to clamber up on top of the wall with his elbows, and Riku stuck to the wooden door wall and slowly start to go down. The centipede kind of still bunking its little legs up on the door where it still can't reach quite yet. A few more moments go by, and Rhea, you are able to see the door's about halfway down, and you can see a figure swinging its leg up onto the door and kind of just waiting there as the door slowly descends.
Rhea gonna grab that leg and try and pull him, pull him in.
Oh no.
Grapple
No,
check.
what?
17.
You grab onto something scaly and pull him in. Kyrish and Sage, well, Sage, you kind of see a beige blob kind of disappear, but the both of you and Bert, you would finally be able to hear as there is a booming thud as the wall just shoots straight back up.
He just pulls him in. Gotcha, you bastard.
What the fuck?
He just pulls him in, just... Right, you're gonna free me. Keith,
Rhea!
you're alive.
And you're alive.
It's not just me that got brought back then.
We found everybody except for Bert.
That is one costly resurrection spell.
Don't think we died. We've sustained heavy injuries, but at least me and Gramil have been patched up.
Keith, I got eaten. I don't think there's any way of me surviving that.
And I got fucking electrocuted. Along with...
Electrocution's fine, you can survive a bit of electricity. She says it looks like she tries to make like a little bit of a joking face, but her face is just showing a lot of relief, just like...
He has this look of, you want to share horror stories later?
But, well... Alright, time for me to, get back to opening the door. Because this shit is magically enchanted, and Kirish's centipede can't do anything until the door is completely down.
That explains it. That's why I couldn't get it open. Wait, oh. Sage. It's Sage now.
Like I said, we found everyone except Sage, except she must have busted her leg or something, because it's in a really horrible splint. I think Riku's Dr. OCD is getting off the charts at this point. But we're gonna get everyone together, and she and Bert are gonna do heals, I guess.
She looks like she's stammering for words before she quickly turns to the door and tries to pull it down without being like, I'm coming.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do anything, because you don't have claws, and you don't stick. So...
To make a good enough dent.
Yeah, it's fine.
And he's just gonna hop up and stick his claws in, and the door is going to slowly descend. At this point, Sage, Kyrish, as Riku's door slowly descends, Bert, your sense of smell is relieved with something other than poo. However, Sage and Kyrish, you smell literal shit.
Oh god. What the Bert!
I love how you can tell just purely from the smell.
Wait a minute. Can I hear them?
Yes, you can now hear them.
What is taking you guys so damn long to get in here?
The fuck did you shit for, dude?
Don't worry about it. I'll do my best to clean up
Oh,
whenever we
God.
get a chance.
Oh god, we might die before then.
You ain't gonna die from the smell. If that was the case, Korik would have never had. Well, yeah, never mind.
Take 1 point of poison damage.
Oh, it's bad. It's really bad.
I mean, what took so long is, well, we had to get ourselves out first. It took us forever to figure out that the doors drop down.
We're beat the shit. Yeah, why haven't you gotten yourself out yet?
Well, as you can see, I'm free of my shackles and cuffs, and I was clearly on my way to come through that door.
Mm-hmm. Just get out here.
I just squish, 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 squish as I walk out.
Oh god, that is
No.
horrible.
Stay. Nope, go back. Go back.
The centipede,
Oh,
as
God.
Riku is sitting on top of the door waiting for it to go all the way down, the centipede is slowly raising itself up, kind of waiting for the door to finish dropping. And Riku just covers her nose and just waves her hand. Oh god, that is... Bert, did you angry poop? Is that what that is?
You
Look,
have a problem, man.
I was locked in a box, okay? You know what that does to a person's psyche?
And yet, oddly enough, no one else's shit.
They didn't provide me with a bucket.
Actually, that's a fair point. There aren't any,
I strained as hard as I could at those chains. And,
we can see this.
It
and
just
smell it.
happens. Like, I'm so... Look, are we gonna stand around here, or are we gonna get out of here?
Well, I think Keith just got kidnapped because his door was going down and then it just closed. Oh, it's going down again. Okay.
If
And-
Bert
It's
can
just
do
Rhea.
that-
She probably tried to kill him. That's all right.
if
Oh,
Bert can do that
God.
if Bert can do that as a ranged attack, is it her Buken?
Oh
At least
my
I hope
god.
that's Rhea.
Oh, Rhea, why?
It was good.
Leigh, why?
He's slinging poo if they'd have given me a chance to have a round before. I was gonna ready in action a fistful of shit and
Oh,
throw it
God.
at whoever came through my door.
I would
Why
have rather taken Rhea's door, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you sure that we're not all dead? I'm pretty sure I smell the bowels of hell.
Rhea.
Sage,
Oh, gods above! Yeah, I think that's Bert. Whoa!
That's almost definitely Bert. Hey. Yep, that's your big Blair. Yep, hi. Hello.
Hold on, Keith, I'm coming to help. And her door will fully lower, and the centipede happily goes atop it to keep it down for Bert. And Riku jumps on the other door, and it goes a little bit faster, but not much, but a lot more endurably faster.
once there's enough room for Rhea to get out of her room, she will make her way out and just look over to Sage. Like, I never thought I'd see you again.
Yeah, I definitely thought we were all dead. For being dead, this hurts a lot. Just like
Speaking of-
awkwardly leaning against a wall, like, this is a wall. I can see the wall. I can feel the wall. I'm not going to fall if I'm holding a wall.
As everyone files into the hallway, you can all see each other's injuries, except for Sage, who just see blobs. But I'm gonna start from the top of the list and go down. For Bert, everyone can see that his red luscious beard is now uneven, almost unruly, as a lot of it is black at the ends, and there's actually some black spots upon his body. For Riku, there are multiple bruises. There is a couple stitches on her abdomen and her back. For Keith, there are stitches and more bruising, and some of his scales are actually blackened.
Oh no.
Kyrish is a little bit bruised, but has a couple scrapes here and there. Rhea is stitched to hell and back, almost like Frankenstein's monster, and also equally bruised. Korik is... his hair has also met the same fate as Bert's, and there are a lot more dark spots upon his body. Solus, he has a lot of bald spots, but the biggest one is on his side, where there are 3 large scratch marks and stitches on his side. Gramil is very much almost like a black, as he is bruised, and there are some stitches upon his arms and his legs. For Sage, amongst the tattoos, she is very black and blue, and her left leg is in a haphazard splint, and her wrists seem to be burned. And around her ankles are 2 shackles.
Didn't manage to get those off.
I mean, mine aren't off, but I did manage to break them enough so I could move at least.
You
It's
know,
probably,
I can't see you guys, but I bet you could look like shit, because I feel like shit.
it's probably a good job that you can't see me at the moment. I look horrible.
Yeah, Sage. Let me get those off.
Please
And he's
don't.
going to-
Pro tip, don't use magic missile. I definitely don't use magic missile. That's how I got the hands off.
He's going to try to pick the locks. Oh god.
Open
The
lock.
9.
I was going to say open lock with disadvantage because you have a baby Korik in your one arm.
Well, seeing as how my first roll is a 9, I don't think it's gonna work.
You struggle to balance Korik in your one arm as you try and pick the lock with the other, and you just can't get the right angle. It doesn't work.
You know, don't worry about it. They're not hurting anything. Get them off later. We gotta figure out where the fuck we are.
Yeah, but then that's gonna cause a lot of noise.
Ugh. Damn it.
And I'm just going to awkwardly stare at the ground. Because after you assess each other's injuries, this is when you all realize everyone is in their gutchies.
Corric's nude, but the sense of it's like, we're kind of oddly used to that by now.
Yeah, this sucks.
It's just,
Oh fuck! That means everybody can finally see the fucking tattoo that I've been waiting to reveal. The
Why not? I
tie-in
don't think anybody's
tattoo.
paying attention to him.
I'm gonna say this though. Even though Sage can't see it, Sage is about to know about just how stitched up Rhea is. Rhea is just gonna give like, not a full-on hug because both of us are too injured for that, but like a just relieved hug.
Oh, hi. Hello. God, you don't feel good. Not in that way. Just in a... How many... Girl.
I thought I lost you.
Yeah, this is... Okay. Hug's done. Hug's done now.
She'll let go.
Poor Kyrish underneath all of this trying to set the shackles loose.
Kyrish, let it be, just for a minute. The one I wanted to mention was the burned-in handprint on her back.
Oh yeah, no, you have not turned your back to us yet, so I don't think any of us can see that.
Well, great. If anybody happens to stand behind her, they see it. So what now? Healing, please, maybe?
Healing would be good.
Sure, I'll heal whoever needs it. Oh, I should probably heal myself.
Well,
Heal yourself
that's-
first.
Why don't you heal those britches?
I don't think anything can save those.
Alright.
I'm just gonna wad them up, wipe my legs down, bathe, and then be naked. I
God.
guess.
Prestidigitation, man. I prestidigitate that clean.
Wonderful.
Worth the spell.
Do we know where the exit is on this place?
Wait a minute, you guys broke us all out of here. We ain't gonna know where the hell we're at.
I just went for the first door I saw. I didn't know it was going to lead to you guys.
Yes, he found
Is
me
there a
first.
place without? Is there a hallway? I really don't trust my sight right now.
No, there is. It's where I came from, so, either after we're done healing Keith, or someone that is, okay, so basically everyone except, so it'd be
He starts kind of counting heads.
Rhea, Keith, Riku, and Bird are basically the only ones that are able to lead.
No, I can't. I'm basically Sage's seeing eye frog.
So who wants healed
It's
first?
embarrassing.
Okay, at that point, we can get ourselves healed up the best we can. And we try and
Still got
find an exit
spells.
from this place.
Yeah, then I won't need a seeing eye frog so badly.
And we try and get our shit back.
Sounds like a good plan.
Riku is gonna hop over to Sage, and lavender magic is going to form around her hands. And she's going to place one hand hovering over Sage's left side, or right side, and then her other hand on the lower half of Sage's left side to get the leg.
Nice.
Alright, hopefully I can just do this in one go. I'm hoping. And that is 4d8 plus scroll plus 7. Oh lord. 8. I need to bring another set of dice up here, but
You know, if I had a gold piece for every time I died only to wake back up, I'd have 2 gold pieces right around now. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice.
Sage, give yourself 26 hit points.
Oh my god, it's almost full.
Oh my god, seriously?
I have 27 hit points, dude.
Oh my god. So, yeah, that is full health then.
Oh yeah, that's just barely full because I had 1. Holy shit, Riku, that's some potent stuff. Stand up straight and stretch.
You can feel something was fucked up with your leg, but you can kind of feel it like almost inwardly fix itself, and you can fully put weight on it, and your body doesn't ache as much. And everyone can actually see the bruises fade, and you can see the burns actually go away, returning the tattoos back to normal.
Her body's still like 70% black ink, but you know.
Ink and bruising are 2 different things. Alright, Grameel, come here. I need to heal the pup. And Grameel's gonna kind of like turn his back toward her and squat down. And the same amount of magic is going to go into Solus.
While this is happening, Rhea's just go look like, you were the only one standing still before I lost everything. What happened?
Good fucking question. Dragon attack. dead, but not.
It's honestly difficult to say. I just
That was
felt nothing.
that fight was ridiculous.
I had no problems fighting before. Couldn't even put a dent on that one. I'm not strong enough yet.
I ripped a tear along the width of its wing, and it was still able to use the bone as basically a hammer weapon.
Ugh.
Like it was unfazed.
And as Grimiel says this, you can see the fur, the bald patches on Solus grow back. The stitchings kind of dissipate and the scars heal like almost nothing happened, and the fur grow back over the scratches.
Can we all agree not to wake up Korik? I don't want to see his nude body yet.
I think they're still going to be out for a while. Solus and Korik took a good beating.
Yeah, I don't remember that fight very well. It's almost like I wasn't there. Sage is just busying herself trying to get the splint off.
What's more concern? Well, we'll talk about that later. I need to focus on healing. You know what? In fact, Kyrish, bring Korik over here.
And he's going to do so. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just the imagery of it. Oh god, it gets me.
Actually, because you two are touching, let's see if I can't con this a little bit. And she's going to summon her energy. She's going to put one hand on Korik's head, and she's going to put her other hand on the opposite arm of Kyrish. Bloop.
So would we not have taken any healing from being bandaged up and all that?
That's probably what got us to 1. Stabilized us.
Okay, so we're all at 1 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until you get healed. And who's doing the healing? Because...
I mean,
Riku?
Okay, well, then I'm gonna cast Cure Moderate Wounds on myself if she's
No.
going around healing people.
Hold on a minute.
I mean, at the end of that fight, I would have been at 2. Because then the rage would have ended, the con bonus would have gone, taking me to 1.
Negative.
Otherwise, I'd be dying.
God, yeah, no shit. Be unconscious anyway. You're not dead till you're negative 10.
Oh, yeah.
It's only negative 10 in this?
It's only
Yep.
Negative 10 is death.
Is dead.
Jesus.
You're fucking dead. Which
Kyrish,
is why...
heal yourself for 19.
God dang, alright. I'll take that. That puts me to 20.
Nice.
She begins to breathe a little bit heavier, but Kyrish, you can feel normal body warmth come back into Korik. And you can all see the bruising on Kyrish fade. And the pain in your ankle also goes away.
What about his his fingernail?
I would say that would have fixed itself as well.
Okay.
She looks at Kyrish, looks at Korik. That's not good enough. And she's going to pump more more energy into you. Give yourself an additional 12 points of health. She looks to Grameel. Oh, alright. Continuing on.
Where is on? This way, and I'm just gonna like point in what looks like darkness.
Well, continuing on as in going on to the next person for healing.
Oh. Right, I knew that. Totally do that. God damn it, I'm gonna find my glasses.
Actually, there is a door. Sage, if you walk to the wall and then turn left when you hit the wall, there'll be a door there. Kind of just start making an awkward blob at the door. So Sage, Grameel,
Working on
who's
it. Going that way.
who's carrying Solus, and then Kyrish, who's carrying Korik, I'll go follow Sage towards the door.
I walk towards the door. I stumble a little bit because I don't know how even the ground is. And I hit the door.
You don't stumble all that much as it's a perfectly flat door. Or flat floor.
It's wild. It's so weird. Don't like this. And now when she turns around, you can see the hand. Fuck yeah.
It would be Kyrish and Grameel that would be able to see the hand at this point. Alright. I still got some of the energy left in me. Because, Bert, if we need a healer, you're gonna be back up. Because while I'm swinging at shit, you're gonna be healing the people.
I'm gonna be dead if I take a hit.
Well, will you get in line so I
Yes,
can
I'll get
heal you?
bonus.
Alright, cool. Now, get your dwarfy ass over here.
I'll walk over to her. I really could have just used one of my spells on.
Nope. You are going to save your spells because I said so. Give yourself 19 points of health. The black spots upon your body start to fade. And you look a lot normal now. And it's slow, but your beard starts to return to its full regalcy? Regality?
Regality.
Regality.
I must massage it, oil it, and brush it.
I hope we find our stuff soon.
You're telling me.
Alright, Bert, go ahead and...
Kinda naked without it.
I think we're all literally naked right now. Go ahead and join the others at the door. Keith, your turn. Keith is gonna walk up and kind of just like stick his arm out. Keith's gonna start to walk away. I did not say to join the others yet. You need to wait, sir.
I love for mom energy.
You can see Keith's dark spots go back to the beige color. And he looks a lot more alive and re-energized. Okay, now you can go join the others. And then she looks to Rhea. And you are going to be the bane of my existence.
So many hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, whoever did this stitch work on you, I want to stab and show them how it's properly done. So first round, give yourself 13 points of health.
Hey, I am still looking extremely bad.
Second round, give yourself 12.
Still looking quite bad. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure whoever stitched me up didn't have in the best intentions to get me fully healed.
No, I don't think so. Give yourself
Don't think-
5.
I'm on 31.
7.
I'm on 38.
3.
I'm on 40. Oh, 41.
Give another 3.
44. I am not even halfway yet.
9.
40, 53. I am one off halfway. You don't have to get me to fill. Just get me to the point where I'll be able to walk. And if I can get my gear, I'm pretty sure I've got potions.
And it's almost like she ignores what you say, and she kind of gives like a last burst of energy. Give yourself 6 hit points.
59. I appreciate it anyway.
How full are you on health?
I am 5 HP above halfway.
Oh no.
The bruising has faded. The pain of assaulting the door has faded. The angriness of your stitches has faded, but there's still scars and stitches that remain. Right, if we're gonna want any more healing, you're gonna have to go to Bert and Korik, but it's looking more like Bert.
I'll be fine. We can find our stuff. I've got potions. I can use that.
And
At the very
she's...
least,
Sorry.
At the very least, we can get somewhere where I can rest.
I think we're just getting into the thick of it. But... Let's try and get some information. That's priority right now. And she's going to hang back.
Well, the nice thing is, the two doors I went through, they opened with ease. Go ahead, Sage, and push on that door. These doors are going to be pushes, not pulls.
I push on the door.
And it opens. And as you travel through the hallway, we switch scenes. And a very large lizard man stumbles across a woman with black feathers in the middle of a dead forest. He crouches and slowly approaches. And when he accidentally steps on a twig, the woman shoots up, brandishing a carved piece of wood and a horrible, horrible shield. covered in burns, scrapes, cuts, and bruises. Her sunken sapphire eyes scanning. I heard you. Reveal yourself and talk. Or face the afterlife. The large lizard man comes out of the brush, his hands up. You look familiar. They make eye contact. You. You're with Kyrish. Wait a minute. Sage mentioned your name. Bartok, yes. So it is true Stormwing is alive. She brandishes her sword. Just because you went on patrol does not automatically make you friend. I helped him escape. I helped plan his fake death, and I was imprisoned for it. Interesting. You know, you do look a little bit different without that armor. Her eyes narrow and a snarl crawls upon her face. Oh, well, pardon me for disappointment on first introductions. It's not like I was just brutally tortured and almost enslaved. What I have is what I have. By the way, where is this? You're in the middle of Misa. No, that's not right. Misa used to be full of life and now it's just decayed. That's what happens. You should have at least read Stormwing's book. She gets on guard again. How do you know about that? My celestial is a bit rough, but I too was part of Galoon. Huh. Interesting. But I have friends to meet. And apparently I slept long enough to be found. You say a word of this to anyone? I will accept the Black Angel's embrace. Good. You never saw me? I never saw you. And she takes off to the skies. She looks around, surveying the death of every horizon stretching out around her. The last place they were in Tor. They had to have been because they were after Gula. They were headed towards the dragon. That's where they've got to be now.
Oh no.
It has to be. And she flies off. What was everybody's favorite part of the episode?
Not taking 2 hours to figure out how to get the fuck out of the room.
For real. The fucking escape room.
Ingenuity, baby!
Yeah. Fingernails, that was gross.
I
Gross was fucking Bert shitting himself to get out of his anklets, though.
That was pretty good.
Oh my god.
I think my favorite part was the success screeches, the victory screeches from Fred when she was like, I did a thing!
Mm-hmm. Finally, not worth.
Small victories.
Not worthless. Nobody thinks you're worthless, though.
No, nobody does.
Sage.
I think my favourite part was the catharticism of, well, A, being back, but also just everyone getting to see each other again after all that. Especially with Rhea being one of the last ones left alive. Just the idea of her thinking everyone else was dead and then realizing, no, everyone's still alive. There is still reason.
Wonderful. Slightly dark. I did like reuniting with everyone and being like, oh, we're all not dead. Oh, we're just slightly more traumatized now.
We're all just really fucking beat up. Really beat up.
And then Riku just exerting all her magical energy into healing everyone as much as she can so that way Bert can save his spells in the clutch moment.
Well, and that sounds straight up like a DM setup, like we're gonna face them now. And then we're gonna get caught up and have to use my spells for healing. That's what that all tells me, out of character. In character, I'm just like, wow, Riku, you're amazing. You make me fall in love with a frog.
Oh.
Yeah, no, like actually being able to use fucking fingernails to like pick a lock, like
Yeah, that's pretty epic.
I don't know if that's actually possible, but you know what, I'll take it. I mean, depending on the lock, I suppose.
I'm not sure that shit's a great lubricant, but it got me out of my shackles.
Well,
Least
actually.
favorite part right there.
I mean, we also haven't had a Bert shit himself counter since, like, this is the 6th time, so, like, it's been a hot minute.
I had to do it. It was gonna either be that, well, I didn't have my stuff on me, so I couldn't drink rum, and I didn't have any bum rum on me, so I was gonna light the door on fire, but then I thought, no, because if this room's airtight, I'm gonna fucking choke to death on the smoke.
It hasn't happened as much as it feels like it's happened. But Bert's made them count.
Thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below. Comment on what you liked about the episode. Don't forget to scratch that subscribe button, click the bell so you know when the next episode of Gondro comes out. We all hope you're having a good one, and we will see you next week. Quee!
Rhea!
Later.
DMobo out!